Hi, I'm Spencer. I'm making a game, and I need your help. Not really in making the game, but deciding what to make. I have three unique ideas that I've developed into prototypes, but I'm not really sure which one to continue with, so I'm polling people to see which one has the most interest. So, if you like first person shooter roguelikes with fluid gunplay and movement, this may be your pick. I don't have a name for it yet, but it's inspired by games such as Destiny 2 and Gunfire Reborn. Discovered weapons with powerful perks to battle your way through various dungeons and unique encounters, including substantial bosses and crafty puzzles. Then be rewarded with various buffs to create unstoppable builds. Unstoppable. Or maybe you want a side scrolling beat 'em up with unique combos and wacky characters. Project Arcane may be your pick. This project is inspired by games such as Castle Crashers and Scott Pilgrim. Find unique spells to make your perfect combo to battle your way through a plethora of settings and eccentric enemies. And last but not least, you may be looking for a high paced movement shooter with a special twist. Pro Shooter Underground is a multiplayer FPS that doesn't focus on how many kills you get, but how cool you look doing it. This unique crossover between Titanfall and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground will have you and your friends jumping, sliding, wall running, and 360ing to make the most stylish kills for the most points. If one of those choices pops out at you, please leave a comment and let me know. Now I'm going to dive a little deeper into my ideas for each one of these. My favorite thing about Destiny is soloing dungeons. Finding fun builds to take on these unique encounters and just rolling through them is one of the most satisfying things I've ever experienced in the game. So I wanted to capture this feeling and allow people to experience it without having to invest 1,100 hours in a game. Having these grandiose dungeons while having unique weapons and cool buffs will compact this build crafting experience into a much more easily accessible format. And I think that a game that gets close to this experience is Gunfire Reborn. Gunfire is almost exactly what I'm talking about. Almost. But I feel like it's missing some of these fun mechanics in the encounters. Every boss just kind of feels like stand and shoot, dodge and shoot. And when you die, it's kind of like, oh, I just shouldn't have gotten hit. Not like, oh, well, maybe next time I can try out using this gun instead. Or maybe I can try out this buff instead, something like that. Granted, the game's still great. It still gets that power fantasy of rolling through hordes of enemies and doing huge numbers to bosses. All that being said, there's a lot of design problems that I can think of that might arise that I might have to make some compromises for, and maybe that won't attribute itself to the final product that I'm seeing in my head. But, that's all game development's for. And overall, if I do succeed, I can see this game, at least what I'm seeing in my head, get into a lot of people's rotations. You know those times when you're sitting with your friends and you don't want to play any of your usual games, but you want to play something. I want this game to be that something. When I played Castle Crashers, I was just with my friends one night. We saw it on Steam and we were just like, you know what? Screw it. We'll pick it up. I think someone got it on sale, like a 4-pack on sale. It was a pretty spur of the moment purchase. But that night it was so fun just jumping into the game and hacking and slashing our way through these weird wacky levels and seeing all the funny characters. We just kept coming back to it day after day until we beat it. Which didn't take long because we're fucking good as shit at video game. So I want this game to fill that role. I just want people to be able to grab some friends, jump in the game, do cast a bunch of spells, do some cool shit, have some fun, and maybe come back to it. It's gonna have a story, so like Castle Crashers, you play through it once, and then you might play through with a different character, or maybe I'll try these types of spells this time, or something like that. But the unique mechanic, like I mentioned before, is going to be discovering spells and putting them into your combos. So right now I have it so that spells knock the enemies back in certain directions, and they kind of spawn in different areas. So a combo would be like spell 1, knock someone back very far, and then spell 2 in the combo, like, shoots like a lightning bolt pretty far away from you that deals a lot of damage. Or it could be one spell like knocks the enemy up, and then you have time while they're up in the air to cast a bigger spell. I really just want this game to fill the role of a party game that you just, jump into with whoever and mess around for a while and then get off and maybe think of playing again later. Like with Project Arcane, I want this game to be a game where you pick up with your friends, play it for half an hour or more, talk some trash, get some funny moments, and just a nice casual game, but competitive. I wanted to make a competitive shooter that wasn't very competitive. You're against your friends, but you're also trying to look as cool as you can for your friends. It takes the best part of teaming up with your friends in a competitive game and puts you against them. I want to make this game so that the friend that gets bodied in every competitive game actually has a chance of winning and doing something sick and just pulling out the victory. And even if they don't win, they have fun just running around, sliding, wall running, 360ing, the works. There are design problems I can see with this game, like, can someone just play lame as hell and just fucking get 100, 200 point kills every, I don't know, whatever, when everyone's trying to get cool ass kills and just win the game? Like, if you want to be that boring, sure. But we'll have to see. And you can see if this game wins. Make sure to vote with your comments or going to my TikTok page and liking the corresponding video. But at the end of the day, I'm the real winner. Gagnant. Because you stopped and watched all my hard work. And I appreciate you for it. Subscribe or follow to watch the development of whatever game gets chosen to, stake my whole future career and dreams on. Alright, thanks. Bye.